In this section, we'll deal with combining rates. For a question that contains more than one rate, when should one add the rates? If the objects are moving in opposite directions, either towards one another or away from one another, or if the machines/people are doing a job together, add the rates. Let's take a look at a slightly more complicated one. Printer X can print 50 pages in 2 minutes. Printer Y can print 80 pages in 4 minutes. If printers X and Y work together, in how many minutes will they print 900 pages? Well, printer X does 50 pages in 2 minutes, and printer Y does 80 pages in 4 minutes. We can simplify these rates. 50 pages in 2 minutes, we can divide both the top and bottom by 2 to get 25 pages a minute. And for printer Y, 80 pages in 4 minutes, you can divide the top by 4 and the bottom by 4 to get 20 pages a minute. So if printer X does 25 pages a minute and printer Y does 20 pages a minute, combined they do 45 pages a minute. We then set that up as a proportion. So if you can do 45 pages in a minute, or if the two printers combined can do 45 pages in 1 minute, then they can do 900 pages in how many minutes? We set up our algebraic equation, 45 over 1 equals 900 over x. And here, instead of cross-multiplying, you can see that to get from 45 to 900, you multiply by 20. So to get from 1 to x, you should also multiply by 20. This is a shortcut you can use when doing proportions, and you see that the proportions are one unit is a factor of the other. So 45 is a factor of 900. You can see it's exactly 20 times less, so that means that 1 must be exactly 20 times less than x. So in this case, it turns out that x is equal to 20. Or in other words, it's going to take 20 minutes for these two printers to print 900 pages if they're working together at the same time.